Welcome, dear listeners. My name's Neville, and you are tuned in to another episode of our podcast. Today, we're diving into a profound theme: why releasing is not a passive act, but a powerful gesture of faith. Think about the quote, "Creation is finished. Nothing is to be created, only manifested." This idea really sets the stage for our discussion. Have you ever wondered how much power lies in simply letting go, in trusting that what is meant for you will find its way? Well, stay tuned, because today we'll explore just that. So let's start by clarifying the difference between desire and attachment. Desire is about having a clear vision or goal in mind, something you genuinely want to bring into your life. Attachment, on the other hand, is when you cling to that desire, constantly questioning and doubting whether it will actually manifest. Letting go doesn't mean you forget about your desire or stop wanting it. Rather, it means you stop obsessing over the how and when. It's a shift from a mindset of uncertainty to one of unwavering confidence that what you desire is already on its way. Letting go is essentially confidence in the unseen reality. You're at peace, knowing that the universe is already working to bring your vision into being. Trust the process, have faith, and remember that letting go is not about giving up. It's about allowing the flow of life to bring your desires to fruition without resistance. Now, let's talk about overthinking and its sneaky way of creeping into our lives. Over-affirming and over-visualizing can sometimes signal an underlying doubt. You see, if you truly believe something was on its way, would you need to keep repeating it to yourself? Probably not. This constant checking and rechecking come from a place of uncertainty. It's as if you're trying to convince yourself rather than letting things flow naturally. Picture this. You plant a seed in the ground. You water it, give it sunlight, and then you wait. But if you keep digging up that seed to check if it's sprouting, you're disrupting its natural process. The same principle applies to our desires and dreams. Constantly digging up your intentions by overthinking and doubting interrupts the process of their manifestation. Trust that the seed you planted will grow in its own time. So, pause, take a step back, and have faith in the process. Believe that your efforts are enough and that the universe has got your back. Recognizing when it's time to rest is crucial. Often, it's in those moments of stillness that we find clarity. If you ever feel drained or overwhelmed, take it as a signal to pause and recharge. True letting go happens when you rest in the belief that everything is unfolding as it should. When you've fully embraced the state of release, you'll notice a sense of peace wash over you. Detachment from the outcome becomes second nature, and there's a natural expectancy, a calm assurance that what you've envisioned is on its way. To sustain this state, engage in practices that reinforce release. Meditation is a great way to calm the mind and encourage a state of non-attachment. Spending time in nature can also be healing, offering a reminder of the natural rhythms and cycles of life. Journaling allows you to express your thoughts and release any lingering doubts or fears. Remember, the art of release is not about inaction. It's about trusting the timing of your life and surrendering to the flow. Embrace joy now, not later. Often we get caught up in the chase thinking, I'll be happy when, and fill in the blank with some future event or achievement. But what if we choose to be joyful now, in this very moment? Fulfillment doesn't have to be a destination, it can be a part of your journey. Think about it. By anchoring ourselves in joy right now, we open up space for even more of it to flow into our lives. Letting go is not the end of faith, it is the maturity of it. It takes great courage to release our grip on what we want so badly. But this act of letting go is not a sign of giving up, it's a sign of growing in our faith. When we release our constant need to control every outcome, we step into a more mature, trusting space. We begin to understand that there's a larger picture and that, in time, all will be revealed. Neville Goddard's timeless wisdom echoes here. Rest in the assumption. The world will catch up. Resting in the assumption means living in the end as if your desires have already been fulfilled. How would you feel, act, and think if what you wanted was already yours? Start embodying that state now. Trust that the world will rearrange itself to mirror your inner state of fulfillment. It's all about embodying that sense of peace and assurance that everything is lining up in your favor. So take a deep breath, trust the process, and live in that state of fulfillment today. As we wrap up today's episode, take a moment to just breathe and visualize, laying down the burden of doubt and walking forward in the lightness of belief. Feel yourself shedding the weight of uncertainty and stepping into a space of trust and faith. It's a beautiful place to be, isn't it? Embrace it, let it fill you with peace, and carry this lightness with you throughout your day. Before we go, I want to give you a little teaser for the next episode. We'll be exploring states of consciousness, moving between worlds. It's going to be an enlightening discussion you won't want to miss. Thank you for joining me today. I've been Neville, and this has been another soul-nurturing episode of our podcast. Check the show notes for any links or articles mentioned in today's episode. Until next time, keep the faith and let go.